It's not him so much as what he does.
It doesn't really attach to anything.
Derek is the boot man. He spends his day putting this device on the wheels of cars that are illegally parked.
It's a Canadian design patented device. It's called a cable clamp.
Our contribution to the world.
Yeah.
You will find Derek lurking in several private parking lots on Quinpool Road. If your car doesn't belong, the boot will stop you from leaving until you pay an $88 fine.
Most people are shocked at first, but 90% of people smile and say thank you at the end because we are Canadians. My name's Rick McKenzie. I'm the president of Maritime Business College.
McKenzie is one of the first boot clients in Halifax. His parking lot is a haven for interlopers, or was. Booting has driven freeloaders away.
Our parking lot is frequently being used by people who don't frequent our business, and our clients get very upset.
My name is Abigail Pate, and I got the boot yesterday.
Abigail Pate was one of the first booting victims in Halifax. A quick trip to the bank resulted in another quick trip to the bank to get the $88 to pay the fine. There was a warning. It says right there, no parking.
But I thought it would be all right just to run into the bank across the street and then come back into Subway, but...
The boot is used in many Canadian cities. It infuriates its victims and delights property owners. It appears to be legal, but Halifax's mayor has asked for legal advice to see if it's okay to use in Halifax. Abigail paid the fine and learned a lesson. You're going to park there again?
Absolutely not.
Well, for CC News, Halifax.
Quinpool Road, specifically businesses which have hired a private company to give tickets to people who park on their lot, sometimes putting a boot on their car so they can't move it. Carla Nicholson is the general manager of the Quinpool Road Business Association. She joins us from a parking lot on Quinpool Road. Hello, Ms. Nicholson. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jim. Thanks for having me.
Was this your idea?
No, the association was not made aware of it until yesterday when the Herald called.
So who's doing it?
There's 3 businesses on the street, Subway, Athens, and Maritime Business College, and I've spoke to them all today. And I can tell you none of this was just done on a whim. They've all had problems with their parking lots to the point where there has not been parking for their customers. And I'm told that they have, politely asked people, they've tried to ticket people, and they've actually had confrontations in their businesses about this. So it wasn't something they want to do, it was something they felt they were pushed to do.
Well, that's the business point of view, my friend, but a couple of consumers whom we've spoken with are just beside themselves that this boot was put on their cars. I mean, this is not Manhattan, this is Quinpool Road.
Well, this is true, and we're certainly a street that tries to work with the community. And I did some investigation today myself, and I walked up and down the street. There are 12 parking lots, at least on the street, that offer parking for their customers. There are 9 side streets that offer parking as well. And I did some talking with Terrain Group, who's been hired to do the streetscaping for Quinpool Road. And, there are complications here. We are an arterial road with 30,000 cars going up and down a day. There's all kinds of different parking, but there's parking restrictions. And after talking to HRM today, I think it's very clear that we need to come up with an educational piece fast that we can put out to the community to educate them on exactly where they can and can't park and when they can't park. And I think that this is an ideal time to take advantage and make this an actual opportunity for Quinpool Road and the people that are trying to park on it.
I don't think anybody would argue with anything that you've said, but there is a parking problem on Quinpool Road, and if I came out of wherever I was back to my car in the Subway parking lot, and I had an $88 ticket, and I couldn't move the vehicle because of something that had been attached to the wheel, I would be furious. I wanted $88 worth of free subs right away. I'd be mad. You understand that?
Certainly. I understand that, but my office is across the street from Subway, and every day people park there illegally. And as I said at the Herald, we don't condone the boot, but as the business association is concerned, we're talking about 3 members on the street as opposed to at least 125 businesses on the street that are doing this. And we do not condone it, but at the same time, there is a problem with illegal parking, which again leads me to, I think we need to react to this and be proactive and start to work on a communication piece for the community so they can know where to park.
Are you going to tell them to put the boot to the boot?
It's not my mandate to do that.
Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, Jim.
Goodbye.